Bailey and I are here on Christmas Day. We'd been hoping to live stream this to you, but you get you get a video instead. What have you got there, Bailey?
Swed.
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 So some people call them turnips, we call them Swedes.
Swed.
So Christmas Day, traditionally, I've always given all the horses a nice big juicy Swede.
Nice big juicy Swed.
Yep, so we've got their feeds here, we've got carrots, Swedes, so we're going to head down the road and go and give them all their Christmas treat.
Swed.
Okay, so first stop is the boys. So although I've got their feeds here, I'm going to give them all a Swede first. Bailey, you might need to get off the quad.
Okay.
There we go, let's see what they make of Swede. Oh, it's not a big old Swede, you can have that in a minute. Here you go. Here you go. Let's see what you think of them. Nice to
Are they crowding or running?
nice to each other. Ooh. Just come back a bit so that you're not right. Don't you want to try these? Here you go.
Oh, they're sniffing them.
Want to try? What I'm going to do is give them their feed
Okay.
as they're getting close with each other. So, here we go. You can maybe munch on your sweets for dessert. Okay? You can have them as your dessert. 2 more. 3, 4. Here we go, Nero. Come on, darling. Come back. There you go. You've not got teddy bear? Teddy bear, you're always out the back, aren't you?
No.
Little teddy bear. Let me feed you over here. Come on.
As you can see, Mother's just going over there with Teddy Bear, so that he can have his nice little food.
Very mean.
Yes.
Very mean. Right, let me take that sweet. No, there you go.
Now she's just giving Obi's sweet to little Teddy Bear because Obi's clearly not appreciative.
They're happy now. The drama's out the way.
Hooray!
So their feed is far more important to them than their Swedes right now, but hopefully they can enjoy them as their dessert.
Yep.
Should we go feed the girls?
Yeah!
Okay, we're going to go with these. We're going to give them their feed first. So it always goes Hidda first, and Hidda gets supplements in his feed. He gets turmeric and bute, and then all of the others are much the same. So always Hidda first. It's not generally Special Child next because she's usually bottom of the pecking order. Hello, gorgeous Dow. You've already actually had one, but I'll get another one.
Favoritism.
Well, no, it's not. It's only anyway.
Oh.
There we go, Ren.
Aw.
And I'll get...
That's their special Swedes.
No, well, we'll wait until they finish their breakfast. Poor Spesh.
Aw, Spesh.
Out the back.
Didn't she just eat?
Come here, Spesh. Here you go, Spesh.
I'll just shut that temporarily.
There you go, Ren. There you go. That's all very civilised.
Hooray! Wow, it's like a perfect line.
Yeah, so we'll wait for them to finish their breakfast. Again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Why wouldn't let me do that though?
We'll let them finish off their feeds, and then we'll give them their extra carrots and Swedes. So Ren is the first to finish her feed, and you can see Bailey's there just scattering the carrots around. She's got her first one. Oh, rimping. Is that yummy? And then you've got the Swedes to tuck into. Oh, that's not like you to pull faces. Oh, it's at Zhao. Poor Zhao. Always bottom of the pecking order. Who else has finished? Micah's finished, so she'll hopefully come over here and spot the carrots and Swedes in a minute. There we go. Hey? Yeah, the last carrots can stay there, can't they? Well done, Bailey. You've done a good job scattering them around.
Yeah.
Oh, look, Zhao's trying a Swede. Oh, do you not like it? The carrots are tastier. Some of them like the Swedes and others don't. It depends on their mood. A bit like us, we like different foods at different times. Don't we, Bean? Yeah. Hey, Bean, what are you most excited about?
Well, to remain in a good light, I should probably say spending time with family, but let's be honest, everybody's excited for presents.
Oh, honestly, Bailey, you get to spend most of the day with me. Is that not good?
No, it's lovely.
You say all the right things.
I know I do.
When we're done with the horses, we'll go in.
And veg out.
Yeah, and we'll veg, have nice food, spend the day with Tamara and Gran, and then come back out later to do evening stables. But don't worry, I won't make you come out for that.
Thank you.
They're still tucking into their food over there. Who's going to be next to finish? Dow, who's come back out after feeling a little bit sorry for herself yesterday. If you didn't catch my live this morning, I mentioned that she was off her food yesterday, looking really quite uncomfortable. And I know that she gets impactions in her tummy, so I have to be very careful about what she eats. But she also gets quite uncomfortable when she's having seasons. So she wasn't colicky, but she definitely was a bit uncomfortable through her tummy. But I know from experience that if I give her a night in, give her some sloppy food, she is generally okay, and literally she came out this morning bouncing. Didn't you, Dow? Hey, Neeky Noos. Are you going to go and try a Swede? No, the carrots are tastier this morning. Who else is finishing? Hidda. Hidda's getting slower eating these days. And then we've got Yodel. Although Yodel will be finishing off Doutson's there. Hidda, how much you got left? You've got quite a... Oh, you just got the last little bits. But yeah, that mud's dried quite nicely on your rug. And that should brush off eventually. Somebody did ask whether I would hose it down when it's that wet, and yes, I would. If he was up at the barn, I would have hosed it down. Let's collect all the bowls. That's just Yodel chasing off Dow. Oh, Yodel likes... No, do you like the Swede? You're not keen this morning. Yodel, don't be mean. She's second in command out here. Hey? They will tuck into them in their own time. Right, should we leave them in peace and go and see how the boys are getting on with theirs? Yeah. Oh, Teddy Bear was tucking into his Swede until Obi decided that he wanted to go and pinch it. Obi's obviously not liking Swedes. Oh, he decided out of all four that was the one that he wanted. One that Nero was at. And little Angel Eyes gets his Swede after his Christmas Day hack out with Hole. He's rather enjoying that. And Hoitsy's up the top there. And I'm going to call him down for his Swede as well. He didn't want to come down really. I'm going to take it up to him. Hello, handsome. I got your Christmas Day Swede. Here we go. Oh, it's hard, isn't it? Oh, Hoitsy. Shall I put it on the ground so that you can crunch into it? Here you go. There you go. Oh, tasty. As I say, some of them like the Swedes and others don't. Hoyts has always liked them. But then he likes ice cream as well, so, you know, what can I say? Treats with a view. And Mabel gets hers after her tea, and of course because she's on a diet she's rather liking the Swede, but the reason she's doing this is I've got little Mr. Jubbers in next door, and she doesn't like Mr. Jubbers, do you? You're not very nice to Mr. Jubbers. So she'll pull faces, plus she also wants her haylage, but it's draining at the moment, sweetheart. So you can just munch on your Swede for now. I'll go and get your haylage now. And Mr. Jubbers is also dieting. As I said earlier, he's desperate to have one of these. It's the size of your head, sweetheart. Can you give me a minute to get it in and put it down on the floor? Here we go. Oh my goodness. Anyone would think you hadn't eaten for a week. He has had some soaked haylage today. So I've not starved him completely. Although our farrier Chris always tells me that when he gets lammy, that we should just completely take away any food for a couple of days. But I always worry about them getting ulcers if they don't have anything going through their tummy. So as long as it's just natural fibre and nothing sweet, he'll be absolutely fine. But he's proper tucking into that. And I've got the last one here, which is for Annie, but she's just finishing off her tea right now. Here you go, Annie. Are you going to like a Swede? I'm going to put it on the floor because then you can push against it a little bit harder rather than in my hand, because they are quite solid. I think she's enjoying it. As you can see, there's the remnants of Hannes's Swede. Hoyts has finished his off. He's now tucking into his tea, as is Angel Eyes. And I'm glad to see that they're happy enough to be this close to each other, which means that they're getting on a little bit better. Because this morning they didn't seem to want to talk to each other. But it will have been far more relaxing for Angel Eyes to be out with Hoytzer rather than getting pushed around by Hidda. Hopefully means that Hidda won't be as tired because he's not having to keep Angel Eyes in check as well as his girls. So hopefully happy horses on Christmas Day. So thank you for joining me for this little video. I hope you've all had a wonderful Christmas, that you've enjoyed the odd little random lives that we've had on today. Just to finish off with, this is a special arrival that's come for Nero, and although I'd hoped to bring him up today, as it's Christmas Day, you know, it's just not happened. So Boxing Day, so in England we have Boxing Day the day after Christmas. I've got Nero's new rug which has been all labelled up with his kind sponsor's name, the very kind lady who sponsored his rug. So I'll be bringing him in tomorrow, getting him cleaned up and putting him in his nice new shiny rug. So join me then.